move to our other big story on Maharashtra's land wars. A CAG report finally tabled in the State Assembly, which questions senior ministers of the Congress-NCP government on acquisition of public land for private trusts.
The most prominent politician named in the report, Congress Union Minister Vilasrao Deshmukh. It says as Chief Minister in 2005, Deshmukh allotted a massive plot of land in Mumbai to his family's trust, the Manjra Charitable Trust. A land worth 30 crores allotted for 1/5 the price for a dental college that had not come up till 4 years later, violating rules of government land allotment. Also facing the heat, NCP leader Chhagan Bhujbal, whose family trust MET Institute was allotted 2 massive plots in Nasik. His nephew Sameer is a trustee. The second plot was allotted at a hugely concessional rate, despite objections from the Finance Secretary. The other top name, Cabinet Minister Narayan Rane. His trust, Sindhudurg Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, got land in the Konkan region for a community centre. What came up instead was a banquet hall, rented out for 2 lakhs a day. Sugar Baron Radhakrishna Vikhe-Patil, who holds the agriculture portfolio. His foundation in Pune received land at a discount of nearly 74 lakhs. While the land was allotted for secondary education, part of it was re-allotted to a degree college for which the land rate should have been recalculated but never was. Education Baron Patangrao Kadam, whose college chain was given land worth almost 5 crores in 2004. Land that again lies unused against rules.
Well, this comes, of course, as the Adarsh, the court today said that in the Adarsh housing scam, well, was there a scam at all? Because the court ruled that the state government owns that land, not the defense ministry. They also said that there's no evidence that the housing society was meant for Kargil war widows or for war heroes. So the issue, however, remains. The Defence Ministry has said that they will challenge this ruling, and the issue, however, remains that why is it that the Defence Ministry had built boundary walls on this plot? However, the Maharashtra government says they have been vindicated. For more on that, let's go across to Chhagan NC, spokesperson of the BJP. I'll also be joined by Mr. Harshvardhan Patil, Parliamentary Affairs Minister in Maharashtra. Chhagan NC, we've seen there the Congress-NCP government trying to claim some kind of victory over Adarsh. And on the CAG report, they're saying there's no evidence of wrongdoing. We followed the process. Let it go to the Public Accounts Committee, and that's where this matter will be investigated. Do you agree with that?
Tell me, Sonia, what is the kind of justification for this government of scamsters where you have ministers being allotted land, prime land in Mumbai, in Borivali to Vilasrao Deshmukh for a dental college at 6 crores when the commercial rate is 30 crores. A dental college is not even constructed. Narayan Rane in Sindhudurg takes a space for a community centre and rents it out for weddings for 2 lakh rupees a day. You have Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, which has been favoured, Patangrao Kadam's academy. You have every single minister looting the exchequer, and then you say that this CAG report is untrue. How can you justify that? As far as the Adarsh scam goes, the entire nation knows that this land was allotted for war widows. And having said that, if you come up with a judiciary inquiry or a particular opinion which says that now suddenly this is not their land, it's all very well because you just want to make sure that your 3 ex-chief ministers, Sushil Kumar Shinde, Ashok Chavan and Vilasrao Deshmukh are safe. So what kind of justification are we talking about?
Let me bring in the Parliamentary Affairs Minister there, Harshvardhan Patil. Mr. Patil, how can you respond to the charges that not the BJP but now the Comptroller, Auditor General have actually made? They've laid out very specifically how 5 ministers are involved. They claim in a complete looting of the public exchequer. How have they got prime land at such ridiculous prices?
You see, first of all, it is a totally politically motivated allegations have been done, and as per the procedure, as the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, I do say that.
Why would CAG be politically motivated?
No. CAG has given his findings now. It is a procedure now. This is a one-sided report given by the CAG now. Then the report will go to the Public Accounts Committee, and we are very open to this, and then the government will reply for all the queries if they raised. There is nothing wrong we have done in this, and let's the other side also come in front of the public.
No, but the argument used, the defense used today in the assembly is that the BJP has also done this. How can you justify land being given at these throwaway prices for a dental college in the case of Vilasrao Deshmukh? Nothing has actually come up on that land. In Narayan Rane's case, land given again for charity, but a banquet hall runs there, where the daily rent is more than the monthly rent paid for this prime land. Chhagan Bhujbal
Let
of the
me
NCP.
also ask Mr. Harshvardhan Patil a question.
Go ahead, China NCP.
Yeah.
Sonia, let me also ask Mr. Harshvardhan Patil a question. The Manjra Charitable Trust, when there's 6 tenders, why is it only given to Vilasrao Deshmukh? And why for such a paltry amount? When you have Samir Bhujbal getting land that belongs to the PWD in Nasik, how can you answer all these questions?
You see the last 25-30 years, near about 3,100 institutes have been granted the land. It is the policy of the government to give the land for education trust, and they are doing a good job. If some institute have not done the proper, they have not put it on a proper way, we can inquire. It is not that why only these cases have come up.
But
it is totally a political motivated thing, and I see
but
that
then how do you
near about
justify tenders
3,100.
going?
No, but Mr. Patil, that's prima facie when you have a constitutional body, a constitutional, the Comptroller and Auditor General make the point that there seems to have been a clear misuse of public money.
Yeah.
Surely the
Sonia,
answer is not that this is a politically motivated report. Aren't you evading the issue? Yours is the government in charge.
Just
Sonia,
listen to me. Now the CAG report we have tabled in the House. Now it will go to Public Accounts Committee, and this is the findings the CAG have done. Let the Parliament, that the Public Account Committee
May
see
I
the
say
report,
something, Sonia?
then the justification from the government side will be given.
Yes, go ahead.
It is only tabled today.
Go ahead, China.
Sonia, there are 2 points here. If you choose to give land for an educational institute and it is not constructed, if you choose to give land for a community center and the politician is earning 2 lakh rupees a day on a marriage service that is being provided, if you choose to give land in a tender process to just one particular politician, how do you justify this? And you're talking about the CAG report, irrespective of what comes out of it. The findings itself, they should respond. The Congress has not responded on any of these accounts. They have all gone on saying that we'll wait and watch and we'll see what action needs to be taken. But the point is that the state, that's Maharashtra, has lost this kind of money to the exchequer. So it's not just justifiable.
Should the ministers, the BJP claims that the ministers should actually resign. Is it fair that they stay in office? What is the PAC going to do with this CAG report? Are you questioning the veracity of the report? Is that the issue here?
Hello?
Mr. Patil, the BJP has said the ministers must resign. The BJP has said the ministers must resign till their name is cleared. Shouldn't that be the first step rather than sit and wait for it to for it to go into cold storage, as it were?
Please listen to me now. It's not the question of to resign. Now the preliminary report of the CAG has been tabled. It is a report mentioned by the CAG, and what I feel the clear procedure is that the Public Accounts Committee chairman is from the opposition side. So let that Public Account Committee go through all the reports, the facts and findings, and also the concerned principal secretaries will also give their say, whatever the points are raised there. And what I feel is that this is the government's policy to give the land for education institutes. And if any institute, what China was, I came to know that she is also demanding some, because if some institute does not have that proper utilization, then there will be inquiry. But as per my information, the report is tabled in the House now,
and Sonia,
definitely the public and
no, but the issue when you say inquiries, it sounds like it will just be put into cold storage forever. But China, I have to ask you, but however, the BJP's double standards on CAG reports, because it's all very well, you've got a very strong weapon to browbeat the Maharashtra government with, but when you get a CAG report in Chhattisgarh, which also names Mr. Gadkari's close aide, who's now a Rajya Sabha MP of the BJP, when it questions the Chhattisgarh government, the BJP government then isn't very, doesn't have the same alacrity at all and say that we'll step down or we'll resign till cleared either. So there's double standards by all political parties on CAG reports.
I'm not making a
Yes.
point
Hello?
about anybody resigning. Of course, there are committees in place and the guilty will be brought to task. But having said that, you are saying that there is an inquiry. So until the inquiry, should the Congress-NCP just continue looting the state of Maharashtra as they have been doing for the last 15 years?
But what about
That's
what's
the
happening in
bigger question.
Chhattisgarh, Shaina NC? What about if it's happening in Chhattisgarh, so it's happening in Maharashtra? Ironically, all political parties seem to be doing this.
Absolutely. If there is somebody guilty proven in Chhattisgarh, they definitely will step down. Our point is that in the CAG report itself, these findings, you need to react on the findings itself. If any of these findings are wrong in the CAG report, it must be addressed. It must be an issue that the Congress talks about. You can't have a Vilasrao, Deshmukh or a Sushil Kumar Shinde or an Ashok Chavan or in this case Narayan Rane, Chhagan, Bhujbal, Vikhe-Patil, as many as there are, they must all give their statements and clarifications if we are wrong.
Right, and I think really the most shocking part is the open defiance, saying we've got it by process, what's wrong with it, by these ministers named, and it's really a roll call of the most powerful ministers in Maharashtra at this moment. I think that's a sad commentary on the land wars in the state. Mr. Patil, Shaina NC, thank you so much for joining me tonight on that quick debate.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news in your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.